The hero of Gotham City has returned. Do I even have borderless gaming installed? Da-da-da. Right click, set launch options, pop up window, and click OK. Also, if you have multiple monitors, you can theoretically specify which monitor the game opens on. Right click, set launch options, type in pop-up window, okay. I mean, we can see. We could see. We do this. We exit the game. Go to GOG, because I own it on GOG. Shadowrun Returns. Where are you, boy? Additional executables or edit? Edits. Edit the executable? Knows there's a boogie in it? Oh. Shadowrun editor? Oh, I can just straight up edit. Thing. Okay. Manage installation. Configure. Features. Custom. Add another argument. I don't know what I'm doing. Does borderless game, because sometimes borderless gaming claims that it does what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't. Nose, I got boogies in it. Okay, borderless gaming is out on Steam. Okay. Can you just take me to the thing? Man, I hate GitHub so fucking much. I mean, I get how useful it is, but like, people who put their download on there are just assholes. Cause like, why? Why don't you? Why? So that's 956. I'm looking for V10. So the Steam release of borderless gaming exists. So if I click this, it's $7 now. It costs $7 to have borderless gaming. Okay. What the fuck? I mean, I get it's software, but okay, we're gonna do that link. Dun, da, da, dee, da, 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 da. Here, we're going to the intermission. Can I just like download? How many hoops do I gotta jump in? Alright. We have downloaded something. Let's see if we get a virus. How do you install it? There's no like bat or anything. Oh. Installer. Oh, that's the source code. I need to compile it probably. I'm trying to remember how to do that. Hold on. Project activity. Yeah, I'm trying to get for this setup. Man, they made it super dumb and difficult to fucking get this going. If I do this, is it just more of the files? Okay, there's an exe. Yeah, there you go. Now it's an actual setup file. Yeah, what the fuck was that, man? Alright. Try running that again. Okay. Oh, there we go. So I think I figured it out. So to get borderless gaming to work, you have to have it be a windowed window, and then you just put it into borderless gaming. Gotcha. Well, that's gonna be on the toolbar then, taskbar rather. That's too fucking useful. Gonna be right there next to that other application. Okay. Yeah, I shut that off. We don't need this open anymore. I'm trying to keep my desktop tidy here. All right, so go to the whoopsies. Wait, I need a lock. Yeah. All right, back to the PC. All right. Alright, and recording. Alright, so welcome to Shadowrun Returns. This game was kickstarted like a decade ago, I think, probably even longer. And I actually do have a save that's like at the end of the game. That we're not going to be continuing, obviously, because it'd be stupid if I just play like an hour of the game. But we're gonna be doing a new game on the default campaign of the Switch. The Dead Man switch, I think. Yeah. If I remember correctly, this is the correct path. Let me get my microphone out of my face so you can actually see my beautiful, beautiful face. But yeah, so Shadowrun Returns is based on a TTRPG rule set that exists. Let me adjust the volume here. You know, just take a smidge off the top. All right. Yeah, I think I'm ready to go. I have an idea for a character I want to play. This game is kind of a CRPG. We're gonna play on normal because I'm a little baby, and I'm a normal person. All right, so I have an idea. I want to be a decker, I think, or a rigger. A decker used cyberdeck to jack into the Matrix, the worldwide information grid and computer network. By projecting their minds into the electronic world, deckers can find secrets others keep hidden away. They use programs and expert systems to fight off the protections. Come on! I'm trying to open up a bottle of lemonade. Oh, that's fucking good. Ah! So I was thinking decker or rigger. For sure. I don't know if I want to do drone combat, but I kind of want to do decker. So we got to choose someone who. I don't know why I play women in Shadowrun. I don't know why. My last character was named Quix, and this was her picture. Is this good? Body 11, strength, I don't really want the strength though. Quickness. Give myself an elf. The thing is, like, none of these portraits are really doing it for me. I got an idea for a character in mind, but it's just I mean, this is the closest to like what I have in mind. We can also kind of transpose my idea onto maybe like her or something. Here, we'll use this portrait. I have an idea, like I said, I have an idea of like who I want my character to be. I think I want to turn on this light. I have an idea for who I want the character to be. She's gonna be a decker. Add some light. So she's gonna be a decker. I know I keep saying that. Hairstyle. Lord. Marcy. Oh, it auto does it based on the portrait? This game is a game after my own heart. Alright, well, if that's the best we can get. Oh, that's skin color. That's not what I wanted. These are like... I'm trying to like figure out which one. The thing is, she's wearing like a weird blouse, which I don't really like. That hair's not doing it for me. God, this is so difficult. This is like the closest to my vision, though, for who this is. But I think this is kind of a vibe, too. Okay, we're just gonna go with this one. I'm not happy with it, but this is what we got. Then you do the stats. Alright, so. So we're basically going for, intelligence and body is our main two. So, because body is going to allow us to get more health, which makes us able to survive. And then intelligence is for actually doing my hacking stuff. Yeah, because I get decking, ESP control, drone combat, biotech. Yeah. Etiquette is knowing how you behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you the edge in certain conversations. I don't know what any of these are. Etiquette. Shadowrun Returns. The best etiquettes, according to the internet. Press. No, I wanted to know what they were. No. Okay, here we go. Shadowrun Wiki. This is annoying. Elves have the highest number of etiquettes, but no character can have all 7. Only about 3 are typically required to get the maximum amount. Okay, you're annoying. What? Oh, okay, someone broke down what you need them for. Especially useful for a decker. Street. Alright, well, I guess we're going street. I grew up on these streets, and her name is Whisper. My other character was a, I think she was a quickness street samurai. And her thing was, she was a quickness street samurai, and I named her Quicks. So this one is based on my my Diablo 4 character that who's Whisper. Like, Whisper is like, if I use the name Whisper if I'm trying to build like a roguish character, kind of. So Whisper it is. Her street name is Whisper because she hacks. Your apartment, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now it's about all you have. Running the shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're Nova Hot, working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. That's one This one's a famine for the ages. Slagger Fixer hasn't called. The money's run out, and then some. Sin less, and free. Free to starve in the cracks of a society run by megacorps who just want your nuyen. Something needs to change, and soon. Alright, we are in the game. Why is my hair white? Don't know. Don't know. A slip of paper with a bank balance, enough to cover you through the end of the week. Look at that, we're not too poor. We're fucking poor, look at this house. Your notebook, calendar, contacts, that kind of thing. Alright, let's look at my contacts. Carter Detroit, Fixer, no response to messages. Dowd Runner dead. Felton Nash, Fixer, missing since February. New Larry, Runner dead. Sam Watts, Runner, question mark, question mark, question mark, probably in a gutter somewhere. Sangama, Runner dead. Half-Jack, Dealer, retired or dead. The list goes on. All either dead ends or just plain dead. It's on my calendar. You got nothing to do. Alright, put down the notebook. I don't need to remind myself of how sad and pathetic I am. You think I don't know? Fool. Don't you know who I am? Steady Dart 2050. Broken since 2051. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing Sam Watts. Hey, buddy! Hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again. Or worse. Where have you been, Sam? I haven't heard from you in months. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business. Like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit the big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners and some of us are me. Hey, you remember that Renraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterward? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd, that's a name you hadn't heard in a long time. Oh boy. 3 years ago, makeshift bar on the Seattle docks, the night Dowd went down. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. New Larry, hello. Everyone from this crew is dead. Except for me, I guess. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd never saw anybody like that before, idiot. Dowd never saw anybody die like that before, idiot. He shakes his head. I hate this fragged city, Whisper. It's wet and the rain feels like acid and I want out of here. I get it. Now take a pill and relax. Sure, Whisper, sure. Whatever you say. I don't know, Whisper. Sam is a good guy, but can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs watching. He shakes his head. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer's late. Smell funny to you? Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. This is supposed to be a public place. Cut the dreck, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't a fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. I've been waiting for this all night, New Larry. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead and spill it. You were sloppy. He laughs. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. That's that true, Sam? Did you miss a beat back there? No, Whisper. I didn't miss a beat. I was on my game the whole time. Remember, I was on point. New Larry was supposed to cover Dowd. Something dawns on him. He leans into New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it. Don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt to toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. Hands where I can see him, asshole. He stops and a smile slowly appears on his face. What, you gonna take my gun away, Whisper? You know I don't need one. We've got it covered. New Larry relaxes and throws a Drek-eating grin. Looks like new Renraku friends. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Whisper. At least we have each other. You'll miss me when I'm gone. Alright, well, we got a combat encounter now. Leave the mage, kill the others! Oh! We're under attack! Turn-based combat. Yeah, I got that. Thank you. Alright, so we run up on this idiot. Wada! Machete! He's dead. No, he's not dead. Kill him! Alright, you need... Oh, wait, no. I'm Sam right now? Oh, no. I'm this lady. I'm Sangoma. No. You can stay there. Actually... Shoot that person. Bah! Bah, bah! Yeah! Machete! Alright, you need to move up here because you're gonna be shooting. Yeah! I'm trying to remember. There's like enemies coming from other directions, right? Not just these folk. Yep. All right, they're coming from the other way too. That's what I thought. I mean, cause like I'm remember because it was only like I think November of last year that I played this game. So like I'm trying to remember. Send you here. I do find it interesting that like this, because it's like underneath the table, it's not good cover. That's interesting. I gotta fucking send her somewhere. Here, I guess. Alright. Here. Shoot. Oh yeah! Send her here. She's wounded. He's wounded! Alright, kill. No, I thought I killed him. Uh-oh, grenade! Some bitch! Ow! Somehow I don't think that's how grenades work, but, you know, freestyling. He's dead. Ow! I got shot in the face! Sam Watts, my man. Yeah, alright, so it takes an action for him to reload. Gotcha. You're dead. Now I need you to move over here. Oh, he's running. Yeah! Cover comes in clutch, baby. Oh god, he fired it! He summoned a fire demon! Alright, so here's the real conversation. Is there a way for me to... Yeah. I need to heal. And then I gotta go fucking take out a fire demon with a hatchet. With a machete. Ah! Sam! We banished a fire demon to the bowels of hell! And we killed the shaman! You bet, you batch. Alright, you're gonna be here. Oh my god, I have a pistol. I've had a pistol this whole time. I've had a pistol this whole time, game. Oh, we got him. Yeah. Run away, you little coward. No! How, you have a... No, you don't have a trauma kit. Damn, bro. Alright, well, we can try killing this guy. Please get up. Is there a way... Really? Are you serious? Oh, come on. I just need one bullet to hit him. I just need... Oh my god, now I thought you used turn to fucking load. What do you mean? Oh, the hit chance is only 22? That's fucking terrible. 45, we'll take it. Nope, alright. We suck ass. The hit chance, 76? You're out of ammo. New Larry's betrayal or a second brush with death in one night. You don't look so good, Sam. You were born for this gig, Whisper. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up. Find a nice brothel somewhere. Stay drunk till I croak. What about you? I'll find a safe house out of town, lay low. Renraku has a long memory. I do too. Oh, don't forget my friends. So this person just fucking died. Technically, they're doing death saves, okay? They're not dead yet. They're getting there, though. You stare at Sam's face on your comm like, shake off the memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I died? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 new yen insurance policy. Payable when you find who creased me. Alive, with a conviction, or in a dead body, or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mangert, and McCain, when the job is done. They'll know what to do. He turns to his left. Chet? The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers, Mangert, and McCain have installed a secure, dedicated phone line so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comm links or other devices. The camera swivels back to Sam. Sam straightens up. Talk seriously first time. Look, Whisper. I've led a Drek life, and I probably left a Drek corpse. I've hurt people. Hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I'll get to the bottom of this, Sam. Someone will pay. Hope you just said yes. I got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. When my heart stops, I'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Rest in peace, Sam. See you in Seattle. So Sam Watts is from the, because I was looking this up yesterday. Sam Watts is apparently, he's from, like, some other Shadowrun game, I think. Like, he's, like, the main character in some other Shadowrun game, as far as I understand. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped backseat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a local chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for new yen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing to the Barrens as a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watts' body had ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. Turn up the master volume here. Okay. We are now at the morgue that Sam is being held at. I'm in the back. The smell of death and decomposition washes over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial grade antiseptic. We gotta talk to. We gotta talk to Dresden over here. What's up, bud? Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job." A little more than you want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it may just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools.
Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour. And some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, ma'am?
Are you the coroner?
I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are?
Whisper. I represent a man named Sam Watts, and I'm here to look into his murder. He frowns.
Interesting. A dead man makes for a strange client. But what makes you think he's here?
Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here.
I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. Who told you he was dead?
Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got a sent recording asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. The dwarf raises his eyebrow, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face.
A dead man's switch, huh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over there.
He's in here. All right. Okay, there's someone in there. One of the there's something with this drawer over there, but I guess we're just supposed to go interact with Sam.
He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown.
Ripper, huh? I guess the classic never go out of style. He sighs.
Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. And he's one even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim.
What prize did the Ripper take from Sam?
Watts' liver was cleanly cut out.
How about the other lucky contestants?
The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed.
Dresden, get out of here! Yeah, fuck. McCluskey. I'm here about the new Ripper fix, Sam Watts. I'm gonna need all the fluid I can for this. I got a basic bed. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, his face an ashen white for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest is a small pencil-thin incision covered in dry blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible for the cred stick. It's a standard, cheap, unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. I'll take it. You slot the cred stick into your PDA. 300 new yen is added to your account. Alright, look at his purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing, and blood has been thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. That's gross. You can only see part of the note given the bits and bloodstains. Sam, I feel terrible that we have been long to say I'm so. See you there. Love, Jessica. Put down the evidence bag. Okay. We got some information. What's up, folks? What's up, peeps? Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective agent. A homicide detective agent right out of central casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell cheap aftershave from a mile away.
Now this new Rivervik Watch. What name's familiar? Don't his mother kill himself a while back?
The coroner frowns. So you insisted
the first time.
He chortles.
Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Reaper case is my ticket to a lieutenant badge.
I've already posted everything I do. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. He's a decent understanding of human and meta-human anatomy, too.
So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon.
Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who sell you scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado.
You're no help, damn dwarf.
The Lone Star Detective finally notices you. You notice superhuman powers of observation.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the nobody who didn't hear nothing.
That's right. If you ever do hear something, I'll knock it right out your head.
He looks back at the dwarf.
Dresden, get me more. I am putting someone in a cellar box this week and claiming my promotion.
Yeah, run out of here, you tubby fuck. Dresden looks amused.
Do you always make friends that easily?
I'm great at dinner parties, too. He cocks his head to one side.
Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man?
Sam was there when I needed him. I'm gonna bring his killer to justice. At least street justice.
Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if he met another 10 New Year a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take.
Dresden pauses, considering.
You have honor, after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help?
On the take. Who's paying to hold his leash?
I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking for Mikulski's career and wallet.
What was that Mikulski said about Sam's mother?
The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago.
Aren't you the official in that sentence?
My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it was a suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it.
What are organs worth these days?
A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of million, but individual organs, not worth as much anymore. Well, with all the synth cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either.
My throat is gonna die. Who still uses scalpels?
Doctors will learn how to use them in their first year of medical school. So do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look.
Have you heard of the Seamsters Union?
It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attract lowlifes. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really going out type. Always too much to be done around here, plus the dead are just easier to get along with.
I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking.
You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful?
Okay, I'll go do that. Open the morgue drawer. It's Alt. Grab, obviously, trauma kit, basic med kit. All right, let's go pop this out. Let's get this guy out of here. The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. Open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal a fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition.
Whoa, easy there.
Or no, maybe I was wrong. I think it's Jake Armitage was the guy, is the protagonist of a different Shadowrun game. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples, and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. You were just sleeping in a freezer for dead people. Don't tell me you haven't considered it. Cheaper than a coffin hotel, and the service is just as good. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On a plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you weren't after me, then what's your story? I'm looking for the death of Sam Watts. The coroner seems to think you can help me out. Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent guy. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or other, though. Jake yells towards the other side of the room. John! Is this lady cool?
Yeah, she's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help her out. Maybe. Even stop moping around the shop all day.
Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses, might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then, the name's Jake, and you are? Call me Whisper. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive in the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstress Union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out the alley, some gangsters got the jump on me. He winces. Damn, maybe I need some soy calf after that all. John, could you grab me a cup?
Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine?
You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alleyway, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers. Thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Jake smiles, and you get the impression that didn't work out as well for the gangsters. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him until he turned up here, dead on the arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. You know anything else? I know they found a body a block away from the Union, just lying there in broad daylight. That's the Barrens for you. Jake looks down, his expression masked by chrome and crimson glasses. Shame, though. Wish I'd been there if those slagging gangers hadn't come along. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leader's got a whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit the streets alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up and down. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? Let's have someone watching your back, assuming you can trust them. I do like a bit of street justice every now and again. Count me in. Great, I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with the Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangsters. But this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to the morgue in one piece without packing some heat. He yells over his shoulder.
Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow.
So, you need a weapon? A rifle, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Dude, I'm so sick of this. Whoever the fuck wrote this is so stupid. It's like, choose your weapon type for combat. And then like, so it gives you the pros. Like the gamer, it's the gamer article. So it gives you the pros, and then you go over to the cons, and it's every single one of them is super high cost, expensive karma-wise, expensive karma-wise, expensive karma-wise, expensive karma-wise. Like, no shit, dude. Very expensive to maintain, and decking is already quite pricey. Requires investment in quickness, ranged weapons. Requires an investment in at least 3 skills. Decking is already quite pricey. Percents to... So there's just no fucking viable. So it just like reads like there's no viable strategy. This is so stupid. Is linked to the general skills. I think I need a gun, and then I'm gonna go drones. So I need a Decker rigger build. But I need like a weapon first, so... Do I want to do an SMG with my drones, or a rifle with my drones? Let's do SMG. Pray and pray. Fair enough. Take this. It's a little beat up, but it works. You ready? Evening out on the town? I'm ready. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. We can leave whenever you're ready. I think I got everything. I looted his corpse. I mean, I investigated. I grabbed everything. We don't really have companions in this game, by the way. For anyone who hasn't seen this game yet. You're kind of like, you get temporary companions like Jake Armitage over here, and I think you get like Peso, or like you get some people later on. But they're not permanent by any means. They're kind of like story-based too. Oh. Alright, I gotta stop doing gruff and tumble voices. Run in the Seattle sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. Doesn't matter your business. The Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, and add a dash of tourist trap, and you've got a recipe for meat as hell. You have the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. My stash is just around the corner in the alley. Oh, it's about to go. Hey. Use to calculate the chance to hit. Can I get my... Where are you, my friend? Drone combat. Allows the Ripper... Can equip Class C drones. Want to get a drone. There we go. So when I get a drone, I can now fly it. I think I just need to find one. Looking for a date, honey? No, prostitute, I'm not. Throw away that trash, and then we'll go in here and get whatever we'll come and get. Hidden in the garbage-strewn alleyway is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader in the front. Open the safe with Jake's mag card. With a smooth kiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that is perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Now you're being jumped. Hand over the loot, bozos. What the fuck, bro? What does it mean, like a perfect fit for me? How about that, you asshole? Yeah, you like some of that action? Get him back here. Grenade! She injured? She's very injured. Oh, I was gonna shoot a prostitute. I'm the slap chop guy. So welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Good dead drops are so hard to keep. Well, at least they were too dumb to break my mag lock. Now that you've got some gear, let's go tell those Halloweeners. Halloweenies? What do you mean I got gear? I mean, okay. Not really. Anyways, I guess we're just gonna go figure out what we're doing. Word man. The man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, ma'am. I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight and we need some help. What's your problem? Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them anymore. But no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star isn't about to get involved. How many of them are there, and how much are you paying? I think there's only 2 of them right now. I can't talk about price, but Mrs. James will surely reward you fairly. Well, my current client, pretty patient. Where are they? Oh, thank you. Just keep heading north. You'll see it at the end of the street. Okay. Yeah, there's a combat up here. Commerce is like a weed, taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world wherever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redmond Barrens. Alright, folks, let's break it up, but we barely have anything left! Now my problem, pay up by morning or else. What's up, fool? The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Hey, who the hell are you? I heard about you. Why don't you piss off? You ain't a Halloweener. Why don't you buzz off? Business. Dustin you is going to get me paid. I knew you were looking for customs. Cause static. Dash ice this lady. You friggin' dead? Alright, well things ain't looking good for the old whisper. Alright, well I gotta protect myself. Jake Armitage! Gonna go here. Kill that man. Get out of the way, lady! We got combat! Look at the bullied merchant. I
I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world.
Shopkeeper holds out a few new yen. Oh god, it means new yen. Based, okay, I'm stupid. I don't know why it took me so long to connect that new yen.
Please, it's the least we can do.
Take the new yen. Yeah, I ain't gonna turn down money. I don't got moral righteousness. I'm a singularly focused man of action. Wait. Alright, so now we can talk to Sada. Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden.
Hey, that's not my business, but I wouldn't go that way.
What's going on?
Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again.
She points to the south.
They rode in this morning on those feisty bikes, set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching her up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past.
Typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. Sounds like a friendly bunch. Are you going to be safe out here? She laughs.
You think I'm dumb enough to get caught out in the open by one of them assholes? Nah, I know these streets like the back of my hand. Worry about your own skin.
You're going to be in for a rude surprise. You might want to clear out before the shooting starts. He looks you over at you and then nods.
Don't worry. Don't need to worry about me. I know how to lay low. They're a tough bunch, though. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Wait.
Watch out for those gangsters.
There they are. Fucking rascally bastards.
Those fucking rascally bastards.
Do I need to heal? I do believe I do. Spend karma. So, main component that is used to calculate. So I gotta put points into all sorts of shit. That so I can unlock SMG1. Man, we gotta start grinding karma if we can. We'll see. I'm not looking to. The game's not that difficult from what I remember.
Hey, asswipes, take another step forward and we are gonna plant you right here. This is Halloween property now.
This is the one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have been given up and moved on by now.
Wait a minute. You're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you, well, that'll be a nice bonus.
Oh, we got someone. You missed. Oh, we got more enemies. I kind of like their vibe, you know? The problem is from here, there's not really any good positions. I want to go back here though. Try to shoot at this Halloweener. The Halloweenie. That's how I call him. Oh, he just executed that guy. You know, here's what I think. Okay. It's wild to me. Line of sight blocked. Yeah, that's probably true. Let's go out here. It's wild to me that me learning how to DM Dungeons and Dragons has led me to appreciate other TTRPG systems so much more, because it's like I've actually bothered to look into them. Like, I know that Shadowrun, people are disappointed with, like, I think they have like their 5th edition or some shit. I know that people are pretty disappointed with Shadowrun, at least like the latest edition of Shadowrun. So I'm wondering if, like, Jesus, if it's even worth playing it, to be honest. I mean, I don't know, I don't really have like a group of people to play Shadowrun with. I mean, I could probably convince a few people I know, but oh shit! We got an ogre! This head's down, asshole! Ooh, he missed. Quick, light him up! Uh-oh. John Paul. Whoa, Uncle! I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloween, Jade. Call it even yet. Then lower your weapons and walk away. Hold on, Whisper. Think about this. You're right. Let's finish this. I guess we're killing him. Street rules, bitch. Street rules. Never leave a grudge. Never leave a grudge behind. We need all the karma we can get for all this murder. Alright, we got SMGs now. We cleared out this market of Halloweenies. So they're gone. What about y'all? I am the captain now. Best place to party. Seamstresses Union. Alright, well, we can talk to Bobby. Bobby Boucher. Hey, chummer! Got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner would have in her back pocket. Let me see what you have. Combat stim that increases body strength and willpower. Nitro. Well, I don't actually need any of these. The drug dealer. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains, older than he is. What can I get you, chummer? I'll take a jelly donut and soy calf. Enjoy. Did you see the murder in the alley across the way? Nope, I was closed when it happened, but hey, it's the Barrens. A back alley killing's nothing new around here. The only reason the Chops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is some of the victims are real people, you know? Folks with sins. What can you tell me about the Barrens? The Barrens? Hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. The stretch we're on is called Touristville, though. And I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggings, and you might even survive drinking the water, if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. He scratches his armpit. Now, behind me, that's the Seamstresses Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here, the Union's your spot. Now, that place is the reason I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Mr. Kubota owns the joint. She's quality, a hard woman, but fair. I'll see you around. Dan the Donut Man. Sally! What's up, girl? The dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. You got a great view of that alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened there? He grunts. Sure. I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. Thank you for your time. Uh-huh, no problem. Okay, so saw a guy running into the alley, and then all the lights went out. The lights exploded. Whatever that means. What's like all the way down here? Or it's just like the road in town. People. Don't go to the market. Oh, what's Vlad doing over here? What the fuck is this? As you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see the age-old fight or flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. Beneath the track marks on his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicate he is, or at least was, once a shaman. Hey man, you okay? Yes, no, yes. No, I saw something. It's gonna kill me! Calm down. What's your name? My name is Vlad. Vlad, those are some nice tattoos. Are you a shaman? The word shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake off some of the mental cobwebs. Yes, I am a shaman. I thought so, Vlad. What did you see? See, yes, I saw something. The other night I saw a spirit so dark, so alien that... Vlad trails off and shudders. Where did you see the spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstresses Union. It's gone now, Vlad. It's not gonna kill you. You're safe. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole. Now, I think I need some sleep. Okay, so Vlad saw... So, the merchant saw a giant... Like... Almost like a flashbang or something. She saw the lights... Like, all the lights coalesce into one. And then he saw something summoned. Which is not fantastic. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a court-issued bounty. The one on my head isn't going to go away anytime soon, he sighs. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take new yen where I'm going. And you look like you could use the funds. Likewise, Jake. Give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. He starts to leave, then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop in the Seamstress Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just damn stiff drink. That's the place to be. Best dive of the city in the side of the Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears into a shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. Well, see, like I said, now we no longer have a companion. So we gotta go talk to the co-op. We'll quick save it. William, my man! The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling you, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die cold tonight. And I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation, and I won't let anyone in. Hey, I got rights. Look, Mr. Sinless Garbage, I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason for you to use my stun baton. Typical. Hey, I hate all you pigs. Oink oink, fucker. And he runs away. He looks in your direction. Now what? Long night, eh? You look cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy cat for you. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government, he said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it till now, so what can I do for you? I think I'm going to go with the second one. My pleasure. I'm here from Internal Affairs to review the forensics guys' works. Find anything they might have missed. Sure, dig in. I certainly wouldn't mind those guys getting a takedown or peg or two. Man, do they put on airs, if you know what I mean. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let me talk to William real quick. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. The man is clearly a survivor, though one arm wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. I saw you over there with the rat bastard cop. What do you want? You know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints at you suspicious. You a copper or working for the corp? Nope, I'm sinless as you. Mind answering a few questions? Hey, what makes you think I'm sinless? Alright, just messing with you. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number my ass. What kind of questions you got? So it sounds like you live in this alley. Sure, for the last couple of months. I've been sleeping there, but I spend my days out doing jobs for the street merchants, or panhandling tourists over near the Seamstress Union. Did you see the murder? Nope, and I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mrs. James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf, but by then, that jerk face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. What else did you see that night? Well, you know, earlier in the night I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. Brought some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf off of Dan over there. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up from some cyberware. Can you tell me more about the troll cyberware? Well, it was big, but I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me, let me tell you. Never trusted one of them cyber people. That's all I need to know, thanks. See you around. So we can actually get it, if I remember correctly, you can get his blanket and give it to him, right? Amidst the shards of the glass from the broken lights, you find a small piece of glass which looks like a bottom of the test tube. The work light is new. You can see the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems like they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. There's a coat, the blanket the old man was trying to get. Examine the area for evidence. As you shovel the bundle of cloth to the side, a printed receipt falls out beneath the folds of the blanket. It's bar tab receipt for the Seamstress Union dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m. Right around the coroner's reported time of death, the customer was Sam Watts. The server's name is listed as Coyote. Pick up the coat and blankets. We're gonna give him to him. We get karma for that. We're grinding karma, y'all. We are an expensive build today. There are 2 distinct sets of footprints, a human's ending at a chalk outline in a larger set, possibly an orc or troll. Oh, so much fucking reading in these games. Why do I always why do I want to play the games that require me to read a million fucking words? Ah, why am I like this? Hey there, youngin'. I think this coat and blankets belong to you. My stuff, mighty decent of you. Don't see that kind of thing too often out here. Alright, so we got some fucking... got some stuff. Find Coyote. You can also level up, which is pretty sweet. Decking. Need improved decking. So we get that. And then can't afford anything else because we only have 1 point. Hold on to karma, I guess. Alright, so we gotta go to the Seamstresses Union so that we can move the forward, move the plot. I gotta blow my nose, but I don't want to do it on video, so I'm gonna. Live from New York. I don't even live in New York, but live from New York. It's Saturday Night Live. It's FWG Live. Hominy, hominy, hominy. I'm sorry, that just reminded me. Yeah. Oh. Just the intro to BG3. Hey. Oh. How annoying that fucking intro is. Alright, relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstress Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of an illegal and opportunity bums huddle together. Gangers strut the streets. The occasional salaryman comes slumming. That up there. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to the effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. Oh, baby, I'm so thrilled.
What's up, y'all? I'm looking for a coyote. Could be an animal, could be a man.
Cherry Bomb. The bartender is striking elf, sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes to the maximum extraction of tips.
Hey there! I haven't seen you here before. What can I do you?
Something dirty in a clean glass. Something dirty in a clean glass.
Ooh, a hard case. I like that. Okay, hard case. I'll get you something stiff.
She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of the conversation makes you easy to overhear.
Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper's out there, and he's real. The last killing happened just down the block, and now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think.
I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PhD from UW on neuroprosthetics, studying under Ojamans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for the Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me?
I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that.
I've heard this before.
This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood.
Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick, and low expectations.
The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types. Who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations.
This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World.
I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now buzz off. I need to get back to work.
With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Hey, bud.
Sorry, I got interrupted.
I heard. He's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? Her pretty eyes narrow.
Be careful about whose conversation you listen in on here. Some folks aren't as friendly as I am. You got a look that says you're not just here for entertainment. Are you a badge?
Nope.
I don't think so. You look like a runner to me. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with.
I have a few questions.
Ask away.
That guy mentioned Coyote. She here? She looks worried.
No, I think she's away on business.
Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote?
No. She shot a coyote once thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since.
Her face falls.
She's been missing for a couple of days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself.
Tell me about this place.
Some come here for booze, some for companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's legal or immoral, it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed. You can probably find it here. The energy seems to attract people like you.
Who was that you were talking to?
Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day, he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting and made new friends. Moved in with him. I was happy for him until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that direct.
Ever hear of Sam Watts? She nods.
Sam was a regular customer and regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always a broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Harody had a soft spot for him, though.
Did you see Sam on the night he died?
No, that was Coyote shift.
Who runs this place? I want to talk to them.
That'd be Miss Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her.
Whiz.
Neil Sweet. Neil Sweat.
Talk to you later. There you go. Eric Bursman.
That's not how Coyote does it.
Hey, lady, I got some extra outfits. I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? I'll take a look. Alley Punk from the cover. Ah! For some reason, the tourist look is the best armor right now. Or alley punk. Anything that gives me more health, I think. Probably good. Put that on. Yeah, look at me with my hose. You'll want to limit the amount of cyberware you install. As always, cyberware also improves your survival, such as increasing your HP or armor. It will be useful. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna be wearing this. I'm not happy about that outfit, but it is what it is. You can understand, man, if he would live what he lived. Gin Parks. The Asian woman expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer.
You look like you could use some firepower. Something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's what you roll.
So we got the Beretta. We have a Beretta Model 70. That's what we have. The baseball bat, frag grenades, other grenades. Simple drone repair kit. Buy one of these. I don't have a drone though. Ah, fuck! Hold on. Hold on a second. Load the game. Load the game. I need to buy a drone. First and foremost, we need a drone. Because we can't fucking be walking around like this. We can't do this. So I think first thing we buy that drone. We're gonna go over here and buy that drone. So I spent $1,000 on a new outfit. We're gonna walk that back. Because we need a drone. So we gotta get a Doberman. A support drone that is equipped to lay a smoke trail anywhere you need it most. Alright, so let's buy that. I'm sorry. Oh, is it? Wait, hold on. Is it considered a weapon? Oh my god. Yes. Oh, wait. Is there a way to respec? Shadowrun Returns respec. There's no way to respec than to restart. However, there's an alternative to starting from scratch. You can rewind to an older save game status. Can you refund karma points? And you can't. No. Okay, so I think the solution we go with. Let's pull out these. Okay, so I think new solution. We stop spending points on guns. Guns are out of the picture. We no longer spend points on guns. Instead, we hide and we put the drone down. That's what we do. Because the deck, because we need to have the deck on us for us to do decker stuff. All right, let me skip through all this dialogue because we don't need to read it. We already went through it. And Watts. She knows her. We're gonna go talk to the boss. Cool. Now we have $300 left. But I need to buy a no, not samurai clothing. This is the wrong thing. Because we're currently wearing the Decker clothing. +1 intelligence. So the black hat would be our next upgrade, I guess. We can save up for more though. For the alley punk at 750. So we need to buy a repair kit for this little fella, because we need to be able to repair it when it gets hurt. Alright, cool. Man, we got so much shit. Alright, confirm it. Alright, cool. Like I said, I think last time I played a Quickness Street Samurai, I think. I'm pretty sure. So this is going to be a whole new playstyle for me. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks or goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw.
Welcome. Please behave yourself.
Will do. You get trouble in here often? Nothing too a stern look can't usually solve. You have business here? Looking into the death of Sam Watts. Heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. There's a sharpness in Kluwe's eyes, the look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually, what about the night he died? He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers. Posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Thanks for the info. No problem. So Sam was trying to help. He got into an argument over a woman. Johnny Clean. Janitor. Interrogate. Dude's got an earpiece. Jesus. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing usually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, has a cunning look at his eye, and says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah, first time. Just getting a look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. You are not. Noog! What's up, Noog? Damn, look at him. Covered in a glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations and what's. But with entities you can either see or hear. Told you, it's not like that at all. Bring me proof and you shall have it. I'm honored, Your Majesty. Well, that was why I said to use mustard instead of ketchup. Forgive me, Gene, I was a fool. He looks you in the eyes, at the conversation on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. This is where you buy spells. I've never played a spellcaster in Shadowrun. Mrs. Kubota watches you across the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's a mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house. Mess with it and you're at your peril," but her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa! Good evening. Konbanwa, good evening. Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a woman like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I just need a moment of your time, Mrs. Kubota. I have topics to discuss. So, but why should I help you? Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer. Her face brightens, amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? How well do you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here whenever he would drag or borrow enough new yen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol, it doesn't matter to Sam as long as he was bent. He was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Did you see Sam on the night of his death?
He was here, quite inebriated as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My barnstub, Mr. Cluey, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them.
Why is this place called the Seamstress Union?
During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted a high number of possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation as they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born.
You're a former streamstress?
No, perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union.
One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens.
Would that I could! I have not seen her in 2 days.
She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her.
If she's dangerous, why fear for her? Paul, please, if you are what I think you are, you know, there's always someone more dangerous. Her room is upstairs if you're looking for her. I invite you to examine it. She may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy this way, but she missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here is the key.
Alright, now we can go up and investigate Coyote's bedroom. And we should be able to find some secrets. Some secrets. I got a secret. I don't think this is her room. Hold on, we gotta... Which one's hers? We can deck it. We did it. Boink. Oh, Lord. Stuffed bear seems to be hiding something. We got nitro. It's got drugs in it. Drugs. And then that is drugs. Wow, Coyote's got a fucking nice pad. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in the boxes on the floor. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. The framed painting of the Chicago skyline done in stylized silhouette. Check her bed. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Open the diary. There's a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cluttered dreck keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor. I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it always have to be all one way? As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever wanted Drek like that again, that he would be sleeping in an alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got this apartment and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me. More than his involvement with the cutters. I just wish I had a slice out of that gang from our life together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Okay. Check the receipt. A receipt for Browning Max Power pistol from Jim Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Okay. Flip to a different page. Okay. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help for us to avoid the subject and conversation completely, but I have felt better than our constant arguing about it. The last 2 nights, I've come home from work to Paco waiting for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get to the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. Let's say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Okay. Paco wrote her a poem. How sweet. There's a receipt and an old photograph stuck between the pages. The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she's smiling. The back of the photograph has shadows scrawled on it. What's the receipt for? A COD receipt for a special order. 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Imposium, located near Pike Place Market. Who is breeding zebra for food consumption? A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door. Set combination is 342436. Okay. Put the code in. Safe beeps open. Alright, let's try hacking this though. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust take. Okay, hold on. Let me leave the computer. Can I level up by decking? If we can get 3 decking, we're pretty much fine. Oh yeah, we can. Can equip Renraku Craftwork -1. Cool. So now we can deck into her computer. Brute force hack. The crack easily unleashes the password "Trust no one," and you're transferred to the desktop. Okay. Alright, let's access her history. A quick scan of her recent search shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Meet with Delilah about gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Okay. Coyote's contact list is exactly one entry, someone named Paco. There's no comlink number or other contact information from available. Alright, so her computer's fucking worthless. She had a frag grenade in the safe? Girl after my own heart. Alright, we gotta go meet up with Paco. Right? We gotta go meet Paco. She got a date with Paco. Alright, let's go talk to Miss Kubota. How can I help you? Do you know Paco? He's a ganger, a member of the Cutters. He's a good kid in the nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? No, I'm a vegetarian. Did you know Jen Park sold Coyote a gun recently? I'd been more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers. But around here, you'd need a gun just to keep the trash out the dumpster. Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike Place Market in the next half hour. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Gambet kudasai. Gambate. Gambate kudasai. Good luck. Okay. Well, we can talk to Jim Park about the gun. Did you sell a Browning Max Power to Coyote the bartender? Hey lady, I'm discreet. I don't know what to talk about my clients or what they buy. Bad for biz. However, I'm sure she would recommend me if she was a customer, which I'm not saying she is. Of course, I'd expect no less. Listen, Coyote's missing and Miss Kubota asked me to find her. I need to know what you know. Whatever Miss Kubota wants. I didn't realize Cody was missing. She said she expected to encounter some kind of paranormal animal at close range. I recommended the Ares Predator, but she couldn't afford it. So we went with the Browning Max Power. Okay, so interesting. You expected to encounter something paranormal, and so they got a gun. She got a gun, and it's obviously a hellhound. I mean, we're not stupid. We can connect dots here. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to be pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of massive corporate arcologies. For many of these, arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things, legal and illegal. Melting pot for the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smells of the market hit you the moment you step out of the cab. Oh boy! Patrick. No, this is Patrick. Handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, completely undivided attention.
Ma'am, you are a beautiful human. You could be so much more.
That sounds great. Tell me more.
Wonderful. The Universal Brotherhood is a family encompassing all metahumans, sexes, and sexualities. We all strive to be the very best we can, to live more fulfilled, happy, and productive lives, and to support each other in doing so. The first step is to simply come and listen. Tomorrow night, Lynn Telestrian will be speaking about the importance of family in the Sixth World. Please join us tomorrow, and the secrets of the better life shall be revealed to you.
Smiles and turns back to the crowd. Alright, we should go to that fucking thing tomorrow.
Refurbished flowers for sale. Hit juice for sale. Just flabbed today.
Hey, seen my friend around, tall lady dreads? The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Cutter's gang. Young, clean-shaven. He stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted, though, glancing around with increasing agitation. He looks over as you approach. Watch yourself. What do you want? You wouldn't happen to be looking for a coyote, would you? That's none of your fragging business. Who the hell are you? Relax. We're on the same team. I'm Whisper. I was just at the Union. Your girlfriend's gone missing, and I'm helping to find her. The tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The Cutter is gone. Before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing. Oh man, that would explain. You were supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. Ever heard of a place called Maury's Meat Market? Coyote had a receipt for some zebra meat from there. What? You've been rummaging through her stuff? Yeah, that shop's just down the block. What the hell will she need zebra meat for, though? Beats me. You know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs, though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking new work. Wait a minute. Greg, I know where she went. Damn, why couldn't she just wait? Damn it! Paco, slow down. Where did she go? The Royal Apartments. The Royale Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring out of that hellhole. I already grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out of under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job. I'm sure of it. The thugs caught her. There's a grim determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. You coming? I'm in. Don't worry. We'll get her back. Damn right we will. Find Maury's Meat Emporium. That's like out here on the street somewhere, huh? Public Market Center. Maury's Meat Emporium. There it is. What's up, Maury? What's up, you little freak? Small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal. The pictures on the back of the stand feature a much older version of the man in front of you. As soon as he notices Paco, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know you can't afford more. Relax, man. My friend just has a question. You must be Maury. Do I look fat and old man to you? I'm Manny. Maury's my dad. Now, what do you want? I have this receipt for an order of zebra meat. Still have it for me? I'll look it up. Yeah, I got it right here. 2 days past the pickup time. Don't think anyone was gonna come for it. Here, it's all yours now. Do you know someone named Coyote? Nope. I don't do much with that shaman stuff. What's your problem with Paco? Why don't you ask him? What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means that your gang likes to stroll through here and relieve us merchants of our new yen. My dad stood up to them, and he's still in the hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the cutter ranks anyway. I couldn't go do dreck about that, even if I wanted to. Tell that to my dad. I don't have time for this. We need to find Coyote. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so we got the zebra meat. So, are we gonna be able to handle a hellhound? Oh boy. As your eyes adjust to the flashing lights, you spot the body of a woman dead on the pavement behind the police line. Panic spreads through Paco's face. Oh no, is that Coyote? This isn't happening. God damn it. Is that her? That's not her. Look, let's not hang out here too long, alright? Too many Lone Star pigs around. Paco looks over at the victim. It's too bad. Whatever happened here, I'm not going to let anything like this happen to Coyote. Aye, Officer Landers. A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of an organ grinder's coroner, Dresden. It's an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. I'm here to see Coroner Dresden. Who might you be? It's alright, officer. She's with me. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with a poorly concealed skepticism. Okay, then, make it quick. Hey, Dresden. What brings you here? Hot on the trail of the dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I think I might have stumbled across a Ripper murder. Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. I gotta hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, suppose. What do you know about the victim? Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head absent-mindedly. Probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. She's been dead for 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. Worked for the Stuffer Shack just around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. Can you tell if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? That's a strange thing. They don't seem to be any signs of struggle. Not a single bruise on her body. And she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I run some tests back in the lab. Thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't that place a little far from home? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery. The coroner from downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management that I'd cover for her on this one. Plus, I think I want this sicko caught. Any sign of magic use here? There was evidence of an unusual explosion in the alley where Sam died. Now that's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious, though. I'm sure that McCluskey shows up. He'll call a full magical forensics team, though. Just sure. Oh, all these voices are fucking me up. So the Ripper takes Sam Watts' liver and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose? Probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. That's enough questions. Thanks, Dresden. Hey, I figured I'd help you out. There's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes dozens of murders. Good luck out there, eh? Starts to turn back to the body and then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going before he shows up. Officer Aguirre. Plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. So you're the one who's working with the dead man, eh? McCluskey warned us you might be sniffing around the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre. Pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as the crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? What can you tell me about the murder that took place here? Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. Didn't need Dresden to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body, though, so you might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Damn Ripper might as well be a ghost. I take it you and McCluskey don't exactly see eye to eye? Let's say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Do you have any leads on the Ripper that I should know about? Plenty, if you ask McCluskey, but the truth is we're as clueless as you probably are. Thanks for your time, officer. Hey, hold on a minute. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. Yeah, see, you make a contribution to the fund, I put you on a list and let you know the next time we find any orphans. That one that you might be interested in. Well, I'm always interested in finding out more about any new orphans. Cover. Excellent. Shall we say 300? Even 100 new yen would make a difference to an orphan these days. Makes a face. Yeah, well, some orphans have more expensive taste than others. 200, you can make it, take it or leave it. Alright, fuck it. $200. I'm now broker for having bribed a god. Not a god, a cop. I've bribed this cop, Officer Aguirre. Excellent. I'll start an account for you. We got a usual new leads on the Ripper. I'll give you a call. Now, I'd like to get back to work before McCluskey shows up. See you around. Alright, so a woman had her fucking eyes removed. Oh, there's a weird elf. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulous clean lab coat, format jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approach and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile.
Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be moved to?
Why would you want to know something like that? The elf giggles, a strange, high-pitched warble you could not expect to emerge from his misshapen face.
Oh, just a new hobby. Never mind that, though. A good evening to you and your friend, the coroner.
Okay, you fucking creep. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged clearly out. You notice a string of bite marks along her left arm. What the fuck was that guy? Prison looks up. Need something else? What about the bites on her arm? Ah, completely unrelated. It appears some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley sometime after her death. Did you notice a particularly ugly elf standing over there in the crowd? Oh, where? He's gone now, but he was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder's facility it would be taken to. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at a site of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? I'll keep an eye out. Shouldn't be hard to spot when he comes back around. Sergeant Aguirre, over there seems pretty friendly. Can I trust him? Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity to get in McCluskey's way, he'll take it. A bit sleazy, sure, but I'd take Aguirre over McCluskey any day of the week. So... poor lady got her eyes ripped out. William, what the fuck are you doing here? William again!
Dad, there's no trolls around here.
Frank! The orc before you wears the standard stuffer shack employee getup. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears streaming down his large crooked face do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice your approach. Oh! Ah! I take it you knew the victim?
Yeah, what's it to you?
My condolences. Are you too close? Sorry, we're just not used to folks being too friendly around here. The orc wipes away the tears with a dirty napkin. Yeah, we were pretty close. As co-workers go, Blind Lucy and I worked here at a shack for 3 years together. Started on the very same day. Blind Lucy? Well, Lucy wasn't completely blind, but she was legally blind. She had to wear these huge glasses and hold things right up to her face, but she got new eyes about a year ago. Any idea how she scored the new eyes? No, she wouldn't talk about it. Just called it her stroke of good luck. I guess that luck ran out. See anyone strange around here lately? I see weird stuff every day. It's a stuffer shack. But no, nothing stranger than usual. Did Lucy have any enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I know she had an ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. That guy was pretty upset for some reason and wouldn't leave Lucy be until she filed for a restraining order. That all seemed to die down a while ago, though. When was the last time you saw Lucy? Here at the shack earlier today. I think she was heading to the market to meet a friend. Hell, I was going to join her on the way home, but we got some last-minute customers. That's all I need to know. Thank you for your help, and I'm sorry for your loss. You wouldn't happen to be part of the investigation, would you? I am. Why? Well, Lucy had this necklace, an intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wore it every day. Said her mom gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All of her stuff will be bagged and placed in evidence storage until the 7th World awakens. I just thought it could somehow get that necklace back before Lone Star cleans everything up. I could send it back to her family. I feel like I owe her that much. If I can find it at the scene, I'll bring it to you. Thank you for your help, friend. You know where to find me. Okay, well, I guess we gotta go back. So her body was dragged out of an alleyway. If we can find that alleyway. Good to go, really. You scan the ground near Lucy's body and spot a small wooden object, mostly hidden beneath the dead woman's hair. This must be the necklace Frank was talking about. A thin, broke cord trails off to the one side. It must have snapped during the struggle. Pick it up. As you start to reach for the necklace, a slim Lone Star boot slams down the pavement. What do you think you're doing? Just reaching for my wallet. I'd like to make a contribution to the Lone Star Morale Fund. I see. Well, thank you for contribution, citizen. Don't forget that necklace you dropped. Dude, I'm broke as fuck. You pick up the necklace. It's an intricately carved piece of wood in the shape of a dragonfly with small turquoise stones set within its eyes. The wood feels very sturdy for its weight. With genuine wood, such a rarity in the sixth world, the piece might be worth quite a bit in the right buyer. Dude. Well, fuck. How much money do I even have now? Like $1? $38. Boy, you better fucking give me some cash for this goddamn thing. Since a weight lifted off Frank's shoulder, I'm glad you did this much for Lucy at least. Thank you, friend. I owe you. Make sure you get this gets to Lucy's family. I don't want it turning up in the Lone Star office with my prints on it. Now give me fucking cash. Should have asked for cash before I handed it to him. We're broke as fuck now. Well, this is the Royale. What's up, bitch? Junkie? Hey, lady, you have some extra new yen? Just need some sucro zoom from the shack over there. No way, big brain. Okay. Oh, fuck, he shot me! Uh-oh.
I'm in danger.
Ow! Alright, this little tank thing is actually pretty cool. She needs a gun, bro. But he beat my ass. Come on, lady, let's go find her. We killed some druggies for whatever reason. I refused to give him money. I don't have the money, dude. I have $30. You want $30? I want $30. I want more than $30. You roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. There's a few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old, rotting flesh mixed with you don't want to know is overwhelming. It's no wonder people living here turn to BTLs. Anything's better than the better-than-life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life. You can slot someone else's lives through them and wreck your brain in the process. The front doors of the Royale apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you can hear a junkie crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. The Royale apartments, what a hole. Can't imagine what it was like for Coyote growing up here. Paco trails off. A hellhole full of junkies. Looks like Stevie J's gets their rent money and the drug money. With Coyote here, we have to hurry. She's good, but well, these BTL guys paid to stay well informed. They must have known she was coming. Alright, what we're gonna do, save the game. So that's my original save. Save it. Alright, we're gonna pause it here. We're gonna go to the intermission screen. And we are going to not gonna quit the game, but I'm gonna take a little break. We're gonna do some stretchies. Okay? We're gonna get up, we're gonna stretch a little bit. Get the legs where ow my ass! My ass! We're Green out of the away screen. Oh! So this is more of an intermission. Oh, let's get up and do some stretches. Ah! My chair gives me a mean case of stiff ass. I need to put like a cushion. Problem is if I put a cushion on it, it'll be like super difficult. If I put a cushion on the chair, I'll be like raised up too much. Oh. Alright, yeah, I think I need something soft in this. The other problem is that if I put something in the chair, my ass isn't going to breathe. Choked out to death. Something that's maybe. If I put this in this, I'll be up. I'll be taller. But are my ass cheeks going to be hurting? That's the real discussion. Oh, I also got armor to spend in the game. How's this looking? Why the hell? I'm like, yeah, and I'm sitting up higher. Not crazy about that. I don't like how tall it is. Can I like... Ow! Ow! My fucking feet! I'm kicking my desk chair for some reason. Oh, that's... Tighten the bolt on my fucking mic so that it wouldn't flop around all the time. Alright. We gotta spend points. Alright, so. What does increasing my intelligence do? I can spend 5 points to increase intelligence. Drone accuracy. I'll increase my decking to 4. We're gonna have to increase our I have like no hit points. I need to get rid of these. I mean, I should have been maxed. That's all I'll say. We'll save the game here. The woman scratches herself like a cat at a couch leg.
Please, can you spare some new yen?
My crit stick's a little light too, lady. What can you do for me in exchange?
I've got nothing left to give, lady. It all goes to BTLs. Everything. Please, just a few new yen.
Maybe I can cred you for some inspiration. Have you seen a woman around here today? Armed and looking for trouble?
Yes, no, hell, what do you want me to say? I'll just tell you everything. Everything, please.
She drops to her knees pleading.
You're too far gone to help me. For anyone.
He's a drug addict. That old man. And this guy's like, my son! You're not from around here, are you? I don't want any trouble. Easy, Gramps. I'm just looking for information. Then I'm gone. Things are pretty bad here, but I can make them even worse for you. Now tell me what you've seen today. You're quite a vantage point here. Bet you didn't miss much. See anything special today? Yeah, everything in the body has gone to rust, except my eyes and ears. Bit of a commotion upstairs earlier. Stevie's men are twitching. This pretty young thing came through earlier, snooping around like you two are. I could tell she weren't here for BTLs. I don't know how she got upstairs. There's a lot more gunfire than usual, usually in this time of day. You see her come back down again? Nope, a couple of Stevie's men came around, asking for anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut, I did. Where's Stevie hold up? He's got the whole floor to himself. Fancies he's the king around here. Sounds like Coyote's run went sideways. Hey, old man, you know how to get upstairs? Friendly. You've been right friendly, but I can't get on the wrong side of Stevie J. I'm sure you understand. You've already stuck your neck out to help us. We'll find another way. Okay. He thinks that this is a thing. Send your drone through the hole. Okay. How rude. Oh, I opened up the door. That'll take us upstairs, too. That's like through someone's apartment. Okay, well, let's go down here first. Stop your pleading. Your boy has debts and we're collecting. Please, Riker. No, he's my son! Okay, Co-Carnage. Get your ass back in the squat before I break something else. I'll send him upstairs instead. You want me to give him to Stevie? Maybe after he kills that girl we caught. You pig! Give Zipper back now or you'll bleed on me? Zipper's gone. Get yourself a new kid. God, no. Please, no! Sir? Simp? Really? What was all that about? Why do you care? It's my son. That bastard took my son. Who took your son? One of Stevie J's goons, Riker. He runs that filthy BTL squad across the hall. My son Zipper. He's not a strong boy, and Riker knows it. Lured him in with those damn chips. Better than life, huh? What life? And now they're torturing him in there. The dog-eat-dog world. What's a BTL, and why do they need your son? They don't know BTL's where you're from. It's an illegal type of SimSense recording. You know, a recording of brain patterns or something. They slot it into your head, and it's like you're there. Living whatever it was they recorded. But these guys remove all the strategy limiters, all the safety limiters from the SimSense, and get people addicted. Riker over there has his own recording studio, so he can make his own product. They're using my son as a guinea pig to record a torture BTL. So that his boss Stevie J upstairs can torture anyone he likes just by sliding in the chip. Doesn't even have to lay a hand on him. Overheard them say that some special guest up in the penthouse right now. They gotta get up her. Keep it together, Paco. She's still alive. Stay frosty. What about my son? I'll see if I can save your son. Your son shall be saved. Combat sim. Send this item to the stash. I assume that's like a drug or something. Alright, well, we can crack this fucker. Snap that bitch open. Don't touch that. Hey, don't touch that. Hey, don't touch that. What the fuck did I just say? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you before, lady. Looking to go somewhere special? Heard you're in the middle of a recording session. Sure am. My gear is state of the art, if you can believe it. Give me the kid and you may keep all your fingers. Oh boy. Combat! Boy, where the fuck you running to? I'll have her go over here. But turn on, pterodon, robot. Where the hell does this idiot go to? Over there. Where you going, bud? Bop. He's running like a little coward. Come on, dude. Alright, the Doberman tank. Fucking move up, idiot. Idiot! Well, she's got, like, she can just stay here, because she's not really doing anything. Alright, well, we took him out. Good job, y'all. There's no loot on corpses. Uh-oh. Oh, we can deck it, yeah. Elevator passcode. Alright, cool. Recording studio. Download the BTL currently being recorded. Reboot studio software. Tickler? Unlike your friend, I can tell you're not going to be reasonable. Fred had to kill you. Never mind, he just ran away. What a puss. That's right, coward. There's Zipper. Weapons on. Shot him in the face. Shot him in the face twice. Yeah! Alright, well, you need to go here. Not even any enemies. Who are we fighting? Ah. There's a dwarf over here with a gun. Can you just like... I don't need you to do anything. Oh. You can mark targets. Okay. Whoa! I don't appreciate you, you know, shooting my drone. Okay. Yeah, just hit him upside the head. Dude, that's my drone! Alright, he's marked. So we should be able to hit him easier. Dead. And you just ran over his corpse? What a little G. Actor, yeah. That on the Doberman drone. Man, he needs more health. Probably buy another repair kit. Do I even have money? I'm still at $38. I can't even buy drugs with this. I don't know who you are, but thanks. You don't get lucky twice. So, yeah. So you're good. Go tell his dad. What's up, bro? Pretty messed up. Why does he have a sword on his back? Alright, well, we have the elevator pass key. You know? So we're good. Enter the passcode. Yeah, we're not gonna give him any time of day. Alright. Let's go!
Let's fucking go!
DVJ's penthouse apartment must have been nice at one point in time, classic even, but now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatial. The only thing marring the penthouse's pseudo-luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter, someone being tortured for another's pleasure. You're a step deeper into the apartment. Hello, housekeeping! Hit him! Take it for me! Oh, shit. Shotgun miss? A raspy, manic voice booms from the penthouse PA system. You really think you need to shoot up my place? Do you know who I am? You're the guy who needs to shut up. Come on, I was gonna mark him, but apparently moving is too much. Drone combat. Pow! What the fuck? This is bullying? Does that make it easier for him to hit? I bludgeoned him to death. Really? Alright, thank God there's no OOP. Or OOO, I guess. It's technically. I'm thinking of attack of opportunity, so it's AOO. Why did I call it OOP? Anyways, thank God there's no attack of opportunities in this game. So we can just like run away as we want. Where the fuck is this guy going? Bro. Brother! He's got the mark on him, ain't he? Laser targeting. He healed! Oh, is this the boss? Oh, yeah. No wonder. What the fuck? Shoot him! What is happening? Line of sight blocked. That's not great. Kill him! 71% hit chance and you keep missing, bud. Don't want to explain to me? Alright, well Stevie J just died. Not enough AP. Oh, there's someone else in here fighting. fighting somebody else. Ah, there we go. Really? I just shot him though. Uh-oh. Line of sight blocked. Is it behind a pillar? Forward, Paco! Then we'll just have a drone shoot him in the heart. Alright, that's another death. There's gotta be more people, huh? We're still here. Oh, there's fucking hellhounds. What the fuck? This got like a nice little potted plant, though. Yeah, what's the deal, man? The hellhounds? Oh, I guess it is the hellhounds. Oh yeah, we have the zebra meat. So they eating that zebra meat, bro. What the fuck you doing, yo? The drone shot her right in the fucking face. Oh yeah, all right, y'all. All right, let's go get Stevie J's shit that he dropped in here. Passcodes. So he's got like a computer up in here. Got some sort of computation device. Purge the metahumans? What a scumbag. Alright, well we got passcodes. Go get Coyote. They're eating zebra meat. What's up, Coyote? Damn, girl. About time you got here, Paco. Who's your friend? Just another professional. I need to ask you some questions. Not now, Coyote. We need to get you back to the Union. Miss Kubota has that med lab in the basement. No, I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something for Mr. Delilah first, to stash the gems. Delilah, I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I need an excuse to come back here to settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Her verse is strong still, but her body's beginning to shake. Coyote, you need medical attention. Forget the job. Paco, help her get back to the Union. I'll find those gems for you. Come on, Coyote. Damn, girl. Go get cleaned up. Alright, little drone. We gotta go find some passcodes or something. We already have the passcodes, but I need gems. Money. Oh, we got 25 bucks. And a med kit. 75 bucks and a med kit. There's nothing here. What are these? What am I even? What am I even doing? Find Stevie's stash. But where the hell would that be? Because this is the storage room and it's empty. This is his torture chamber. Oh, it's right here. In the room we didn't look at because we couldn't get in. What's up, Hellhound? Ah, shit. Get your fucking dog, bitch! Alright, well, I mean, actually, it's better if you're tagged. Ow, my ear. I had to put down your fucking dog. Alright, we got it. We got the stones. We gotta get the fuck up out of here. We're gonna go back to the Union. And we gotta give her the stone bag. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the Teamsters Union. Heads raised in the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side, now not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces but manages to keep control of her breathing. Her breaths in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone, held together with tendons and burned skin. It would be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Jesus fuck. Mrs. Kubota is tending bar herself when Paco carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of a wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye, fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Miss Kubota. I had a run that went bad. Soka, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and you distracted me from my business. Hi, Miss Kubota. I apologize again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Castle, or to Dr. Castle.
Yes, ma'am.
And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Mrs. Kubota, I can't afford a side of her arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Gidi, the debt of honor. Now go, bleed elsewhere. Listen, at least you're not losing your fucking arm. In fact, you're kind of getting an upgrade. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato, whisper. That girl is precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah. I could use a bunk. You will find more than a bunk, Whisper. There's more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyberdock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. My, you are quite the entrepreneur. Indeed, normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of the facility, but as I said, you are family now, consider it on the house. Entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. Okay. Van Grass. Jeez, look at this man. Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking the heads-up display and motioning to a runner standing nearby all at the same time. He's an intense little man. I'm Van Grass. Make it quick. Business is good. Talk to me. You're a fixer? Nothing for you tonight. Sorry. Doing an important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey, lady. One more thing. I'm a fence, too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. All right. GAFFC. And then we have access to the secret lair. We got the safe house. Yeah. entrepreneurial Miss Kubota has combined everything a runner might need just in one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end something or other, and other such and such. Hey, look at these. All right, bud. Let's go talk to the cyber doc. Oh God, look at her arm. Dr. Sarah Castle, make it quick. I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Look, you can tell me about the night Sam Watts died. Sam's dead? Jeez, lady, do you really think this is the time? How did he die? He's gonna have to wait. This woman needs surgery now. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to go sit in the waiting area, watch some trivet or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Take it easy, Coyote. We'll be there when you wake up. Give me something to bite on. You're tough, kid, but you're not that tough. Okay, Coyote, let's take a look at that face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote, I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks the syringe in Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. That's fucked up. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Look, about Sam, yeah? I don't say I'm surprised he's dead. Sam was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No accounting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. It's gonna fucking rain again. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny. I guess I knew him better than everyone else here. Sorry, he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with some guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage. Yeah, you know him? Met him. He's a charmer. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing them back, but good. Eventually, he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what Mrs. Kubota wanted him injected. Mr. Clueway wasn't around. Can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out back into the alley, and this is the last time I saw him. He said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? He thinks. Standard Sam Drek. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother. How he hated his mother. How he loved his mother. It was really pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I sneak him down there here so he can crash in one of the bunks. He used to one of the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugged. He loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick. Dying. Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good even. All better. Just like that. He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Thanks, Coyote. I need you to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He is usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it. Might recover. I mean, I have the gems, though. So, hold up. So, Sam had a bad liver and was dying of cirrhosis, I suppose. He was dying of cirrhosis, and then he came back and had a better, good as new. Just like that one who had eye problems. She got new eyes, and then she was good as new. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them themselves. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slow down. What do you want? Mr. Delilah, we have business to discuss. We're with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. He gives you his full attention. Your run went south for her. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. Or who are you two? You guys that got the goods? What difference does it make? This is Coyote's boyfriend, Paco. I'm Whisper. What is this? A romance trid? I don't give a crap about boyfriends. Where's the stones? Hold back the pebble, the runes on it, and give him the rest. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye, moving quickly through what appear to be the most valuable stones. He stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, you did the job, but you're late, and Coyote knows that in this case, late equals no payment, but I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the gem you already pocketed. Listen, you look at the sort of woman who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent when that comes. Come to me. I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I know a fence for those gems, Van Grass. Follow me. Okay, so you can keep the rune, you can keep the gems, or you can just give him the gems. You're back. Here's some pretty things to sell. You want to see them? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for him. Sure. Alright, we got 1,000 schmackaroons. We're still broke as fuck, but... I don't really need to talk to you at all, actually. Yeah, he's like guarding the entrance, is what I think. Alright, so we're gonna go back to here, and I want to talk to this woman. And I also gotta clear out some shit. Shadowrunner circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread, but in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be farther from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite complete with shamanic fetishes. This is sixth world medicine of the highest caliber. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. Noel Sheen. Now, fixing up her arm. That was a piece of work. Surprisingly routine, as it happens. She notes you eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is Shadowrunner Bar, after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there's no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with something? Do I need cyberware, really? I need cyberware that increases my armor and HP. Wow. I have $2,000. So I can give myself a leg. Cyber leg. What's that on your shoulder? The guy supports the healing rituals I perform on patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. No standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. You a shaman too? Modern medical makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be. It's still an ordeal for both the body and spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I'm trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. Okay. Pretty fucking cool. When we get more money, we'll invest in some cyberware. Probably get some cyber legs. Maybe. Drop some of this shit off. Combat stem. I don't really want a stem though. Clear up my cyber deck. Alright, let's go investigate the bunk. The bunk is a mess that reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillow, you find an old photograph that sees a lot of wear. The pictures of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his right arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head. Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, summer 2040. Alright. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. You want to take a load off and watch it with me? I found something to Sam's bunk. Great, what was it? A photo. Do you know if Sam had a twin sister? Yeah, I did. He mentioned her once or twice. I didn't sound like they got along as well. He was rambling about her the last time I saw him. By that point, he was completely gone. I really couldn't follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. Oh, Officer Aguirre. What a pleasure to hear from you. Yeah, we're buddies. Let's go dancing soon. Listen, the Ripper got another one. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down on the docks. You owe me for this one. Put it on the tab. You there now? Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. The Ripper murder where? The docks. I gotta go. You dragged me out of the Royale before something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm on. Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. See you when I get back. Alright, but I wanna go investigate some more, like, I wanna investigate these guys. What do you have for sale? You stash that sell items. Okay, well you can get this. Let's have this drug. For $100. For $100! Can you tell me? So I can get 4 programs. I don't even have 3 on this one though. Oh, but the increased invasion is pretty good. Suppression. Killjoy, degrade, hostile targets will 25. Wait, doesn't this thing have? The Fairlight Excalibur is the best deck in the game. Karma and ESP control, expert system programs can be bought and taken where they can be activated. Yeah. The sky is crying. I'm trying to figure out which ones of these I should even get, really. Alright. Alright, so decrease minus, or does -1 AP to single target, reduces alarm state by 4. Increases your chance to hit versus enemy IC. Heals yourself or an ally for 40 IP. Powerful attack program directed at one target. Do that. Erosion's good too. Or degrade. What if we do that, and then we'll buy the new kit? Put that on. And then, yeah, we should have, like, those programs. Alright, well, I don't really care about his backstory. What do you actually have to sell? Guns. Alright, well, I need a drone repair kit. Do you have a better drone? No. Who else sells shit now?